Hey, what up, fam? How's everyone doing? Well,
Hello.
what up? What up, Ruby?
What's up,
So,
fam?
you know,
And three.
yeah, yeah, yes, yes, ma'am. You know what it is. So,
We got King M3 in the building. We got Ruby Doll in the building. And we are here to party with y'all. We're so excited. I even dressed for
exactly.
the occasion. I wore this just for you guys. You're welcome.
Yeah, she got her Superwoman going on. So, shouts to Ruby. So, again, welcome to Knowledge and Relationships for those who are tuning in. This is your boy M3 and, the special guest Ruby. All right, Ruby Doll.
Who
And, of course,
also has a
our.
special guest,
Hmm?
which her name is Lady J, and she's going to be joining us as well and inputting where she
Oh.
feels that she wants to.
Hey, even better. I'll take the two for one any day.
Mm,
Look,
quality and quantity. Shout out
exactly.
M3. Thank you very much for this invite. I know that this was last minute, as you mentioned. Shout out to Stan as well for not
Hmm.
being able to be here. I do appreciate you asking me for to come through and chill. Very honored. Thank you.
Hey, anytime, Rue, anytime. You know, uh, whenever things like this happens, you're always the first in mind. So before, anyone else. So I got you.
Man, who's your favorite? Who's y'all's favorite Samoan, man?
You're my
Who's y'all
favorite. You know what I
favorite
mean?
Samoan? Come on now. No. It's I'm just kidding. I just want to have give a lot of love. I want to give a lot of positivity. I love to
Little
share.
costume.
What's
Yes.
up, Kai Storm? What's up, Ma? What's up, Dusty up in the building?
Salute,
Motherhood
salute.
Sex Marijuana is in the motherfucking building.
Hmm.
M3, what you got for us today, sir?
All right. So for tonight's segment of Can you spare some change, right? We're going by the title, The Art of Healing. All right. Let me go ahead. I'm going to pull out my little questionnaires, but in the meantime, let me go ahead and elaborate, right?
Okay.
Okay. So, the art of healing. All right. To me, I feel like healing is an art, whether if you believe it or not. Art is something in general, right? Is a form of expression through creativity within the mind. So when you put the healing part as a form of art, now you're getting into the heart. No rhyme intended, but you're displaying, right, different ways of how to heal through adversity, through pain and struggle, and how to like pretty much search for whatever entity that gives you that joy, that takes the stress away. There's so many different subjective narratives that we could put it as. But for now, that's what I'm thinking as far as the art of healing. And as people that's going through, men and women, through issues of mental health, we have to try to navigate, okay, what, as an individual, as you guys, right, what helps you to bring healing to your heart? What calms your soul? I
That,
digress.
that's such a great topic, sir. And I think living in this shared experience on Earth, we do have to consider healing. But I also think healing is also, the process can be very unattractive. It can be
Mm-hmm.
very harsh
Okay.
and very painful. So I
Hmm.
think that wherever anyone is on their healing journey, because we all are in some sense, then I think we should just have grace upon ourselves, like be graceful, because um, it's just so chaotic out there right now, right? So the last thing that you want to do is like add more chaos to the chaotic. And then while you go through your healing, don't feel the need to have to talk to anybody, and it's okay, because sometimes I go through a lot of silence, moments of silence, especially when it comes to I would say maybe business partners, acquaintances, people that I meet online, we do business, we become family. You might find that I'm very quiet sometimes. I might not reach out, and I might be going through something. Like my children, clearly my queen, Lady J, it would, they would see that, and they would understand that. So I think that no one knows all the answers, but you should be able to identify, if you want to, what it is that you need for your healing process. Some people need solitude. Other people might need art. They might need to be around people, So that's all I wanted to share. If you want to, then just let me know, Queen. What's up? What's up, Mr. Best in the building? What's up?
Salute to Mr. Best.
And she capping. She ain't never quiet, and she ain't never not saying how she feel. She always talking about how she feel. Don't listen to that.
Pardon me?
You don't have no problem talking about how you feel, girl. Get up out of here.
You know what? Because Mr. Best, you always see me on the up and up. Every time you see me, like there's nothing. You haven't seen me crying and huddled in the corner, fetal position yet. You feel me? You feel me? So you don't know what that's like.
Yeah, I never seen that side of you, and maybe you have a maybe you have a good sense of connection, as far as us business wise, that you just feel comfortable, being expressive, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I am expressive. I'm not lying, but I don't show those moments to anybody really. So don't feel bad about it.
Okay. I take your word for it, Rue. I mean, look, let's be honest, right? Like everyone gets a certain part of the individual. You're never gonna get the full 100% when the doors are closed, no one's around, and only God is watching you. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna put it like this. Sometimes it's good to actually, and I don't want to say the term suffer in silence, but I think it's actually good to actually be still and quiet in silence, in solitude, because you're able to actually build that mental connection within your spiritual side and tap in and try to understand what is going on. If you're really in tune with your feelings, not everybody is like that. Some people, they're going to need other people around to actually pull them out of whatever type of depression that they're going through. Okay? But it all depends on the individual. Like for me, sometimes I have to really concentrate, just focus, in my own personalized solitude, because there's a lot of stuff that probably goes through my mind, a lot of stuff that I probably have to do, and a lot of people that I got to deal with. So if you want to get the sweet, nice side of M3 that, everybody usually see, I have to kind of be into my solitude of peace, so that way I don't act a fool. But I digress.
Fair enough. Fair enough. What about you, Mr. Best? What are some coping mechanisms that you've used that anyone can apply in terms of dealing with depression or anxiety?
No, I'm not being vulnerable to that. It's not happening. Sorry.
Wow.
No, I'm messing with you.
You should have. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
No, I'm just messing around. I'm joking. Sometimes I like to have fun, y'all. But salute to my sister Evolution. I see you in the building, girl.
What's up, Evolution? What's up, everybody?
Make sure you guys get the mics up, fam.
Hold on, y'all eating. My bad. I'm gonna ask you a question. Hold on.
What you eating, Mr. Best?
Some cereal, but as always after my workout.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
okay, post-workout cereal.
That's right. You know what I mean? This is the thing, right? I would say a big thing to do if you're feeling down is to one, definitely you do want to take time to think, you know what I mean, to yourself, but you also want to have a good circle of people that you can go to, you You know what I mean? That you could talk to. Mm. And I know offhand those people, that's on my list of people I talk to. It's a very small list. It's not a very big list. Um, you know what I mean? But it actually is more people than that I actually that
Salute
I actually could
Epsilon.
go to, right? But salute to APTV. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that I can go to, but I just choose sometimes not to. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I can be selective at times with the information that I share with certain people because it's just a level of trust, and also if I want to build with somebody on a certain type of level, I know who to talk to. So if it's like a very very introspective deep level, I know who to go to. If it's like kind of like a surfacey level or not even surfacey, but it's kind of like it's a conversation I can like really have with anybody. I just need to get some shit off, then I can do that. I know who to go to as well. And if it's just like a regular conversation, I know who to go to as well. So regular conversation is just like basic stuff, like just basic stuff I want to talk about. But I know who to swim in the deep waters with. You feel me? So you got to find the people that you can swim in the deep waters with. But then also, I would say another thing is you got to have activities that's healthy. You know what I mean? Whether it's working out, whether it's gaming, writing, right? Photography, scenery, whatever you need to keep yourself going. You know what I mean? And I want people to understand that these things that you do, you know what I mean. Don't let anybody ever tell you that it's stupid or it's dumb or it's not important. You know what I mean? If it's important to you, then it's important to you and it matters. You know what I mean? And you matter. And I want people to understand that. What you love matters and who you are matters. You know what I mean? And that way, once you know that, you can avoid, you can better deal with those feelings, right? Or maybe, and at times, you can even avoid feeling those feelings at all. You know what I'm saying? If you just put yourself in a space where you are really, really just, um, you're aligning all your chakras, right? You are, you know what I mean? You are basically just in tune with what makes you feel good. You know what I mean? What makes you feel inspired, and what makes you develop thought, and what makes you actually be able to give back to yourself and to others, right? You know what I mean? You're just vibrating that overall just good and positive energy, right? And that love is being manifested. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And you're creating a safe space within yourself and for other people as well. You know what I mean? And so I think those things. Hopefully I'm not sounding too surfacey because I'm really trying not to. I'm a little bit tired, but um, yeah,
Yeah.
those are things that I believe will help. You know what I'm saying? As much as possible. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Mm.
And that's the thing, it doesn't have to be the same across the board. Like, it's not like a prescription where you're like, okay, take these and then call me in the morning. It's like you got to figure out what works for you. And it's just like, even within the school system, right? The school system is what it is. But I think, it doesn't there's a reason why children are labeled as whatever, because they don't fall within certain parameters, right? And so what I mean by that is that our brains are all wired differently.
Salute Chris.
So if I learn by reading and writing, and someone else learns by like listening and like physical doing of the activity, that's how they learn, then all of those things need to be celebrated. And so that's just what I wanted to share, and I hope that you can find what it is for you.
And like Ruby Doll, I'm very empathetic as well to people. I know Ruby Doll definitely has that quality about her. She's very empathetic to like how people feel, and she can kind of feel people's emotions. And I do that as well. So when I see somebody feeling down, or I get a sense of that, I'm able to like I'm able to see it, and I'm able to like really feel what they feel. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, because I'm feeling all those energies, sometimes it could be wearisome on people, right? It could take some wear and tear off of you, but when you really care about people, that's a beautiful quality. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. You know what I mean? It's not a curse. You know what I'm saying? And some people will misuse it. Some people will abuse it. I mean, we all do that. With things, right? And that's just a human nature, right? You know what I mean? Some people are going to be grateful, and some people are going to be ungrateful for things. We all have done that. We all do it in different facets. So when you know that you have the type of heart, you want to make sure that you're not being around certain energies that you know is going to be negative. You feel what I'm saying? You want to be around energies that you
Mm.
know that's going to basically make you feel good, like Super Ruby.
Super rude to the rescue. No, I'm kidding. I think
Hmm.
you know what, guys? Like
Hmm.
I love being my own fan. You know what I'm saying? That may sound corny, but it's like, why not? Like, I'm my own fan. I feel like a lot of things, a lot of poems that I've written, I haven't even shared with some people because that was like, I feel like that was for me. And anytime that I ever
Yeah.
feel like sharing it, then I will. But I don't feel the need to be validated like that. And it took a while to get here, and it was after like so much rejection and heartache, like straight up just rejection, like feeling like life was rejecting me, and it was just to show me that I had to choose myself. You feel me? And so that was part of my own healing. That's still part of my healing. And I
Yeah.
think that we're never gonna be like fully healed, until we transcend. But
Hmm.
like we can do certain things that make us feel like closer to heaven, like whatever heavenly feels like for you. What's up, Grizz?
What up? What up, Chris?
Hey, yo, what's going on? How y'all doing?
Pretty
Good.
good,
What's going
man.
on, bro?
Excelente.
Thank you for
Thank
tuning
you.
into the show.
Yeah, we're
Um,
talking about healing.
I didn't get no notification. I didn't get a notification because normally I've been to look up for a notification.
Grizz, do you have like the notifications on? Like you have to turn it on to all.
I know what. I know what. After the segment's over, I'll definitely check all my platforms because I am through between your show and Mr. Best between your show. I definitely make sure I have everything at all times. Trying to stay tuned at all times.
Okay, okay, no problem. You know, but
But
Grizz, I'm glad that you came up. So the topic is like the art of healing, and you made a comment. You said
Right.
like, yes, absolutely. That's how my son is. He's more hands on. You want to elaborate, Grizz? What's
Oh
your
yeah.
thought?
So with the Miss,
Mhm.
I'm going to Miss Lady said Miss Ruby said about children and the educational system. Some kids can read and just understand. Some kids have to be hands on. That's me. My son loves being hands on everything. I have to touch it just to understand. I have to pick it up just to understand it. Um, and so, but as far as the art of healing, I've actually been watching all the channels, um, and so basically the things that
Uh-oh.
actually does help,
Hey, Grizz, you're
can
going
and
in and
you
out.
also being in a quiet box. Um, let me, you know what, let me go off. Actually, no, wait, here's, I found it. Are you able to hear me now?
Uh,
a little
Are you
better?
able to
It's
hear me
still
now?
choppy.
yeah, yeah. You just gotta turn your Wi-Fi on. That's all.
My Wi-Fi, you said?
Okay, I think you're more clear now. Yeah, make sure your Wi-Fi is on
Okay.
before. There you go.
Oh,
Okay, say
I
what
did
you were
not
saying.
know that. Thank you.
It's like
Like,
vibrating. It sounds like it's vibrating or something.
I think he's going in and out. Grizz, can you hear me?
yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna come back in.
Yeah, yeah. Just
Okay,
restart,
Grace.
but
I'm
make
going
sure
to come
Yeah,
like
back
your
sounds
in.
cell
good.
phone's connected to your Wi-Fi.
And
All
also,
right.
too, I'm gonna put my headphones in. I'll be back.
Okay, no problem. All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, so look, yeah, those stories are definitely incredible.
Yeah, you know what I
Sometimes
was
you can,
gonna say
mhm.
too, fam, is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I was starting to do this thing where I
Uh-huh.
was feeling like I didn't need to care about anybody because I'm a parent, I'm a person who happens, a single mother. Let's just say that. I'm a single
Yeah, yeah.
mom, and my kids are under like a certain age. And so I got to this point where I was like, I don't need to do shit for nobody, which is true. I only need to do shit for me and them, right?
Okay.
But it's like once I started like putting myself towards like things I believe in, like whether
Mm-hmm.
it was a group of people who believed in, anything I believe in. I started like offering like my services, whatever I could. I just feel like that in turn was just so feeding me so much. Like it was giving me so much energy because that is my love language, is to it's one of my love languages, right? So as I'm keep doing that, feeding that, and then I'm just like feeding myself, you know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that makes sense, but I think I encourage people to join like a club. It could be like a Pokemon club or something like that.
Blue
It's
red.
whatever, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And if you want to talk about your mental health journey, come to Motherhood Sex Marijuana. We got you, boo.
Oh yeah, definitely for
Because
sure, for sure.
I'm not a therapist, but we know therapist queens, women of color, and of
Mm-hmm.
island descent that have studied, how the brain works, and have practical advice for our community. So really, if you are looking for mental health and you're even able to do like online, we got some references for you if you care about that for real.
Right, right. And here's the thing. Of course, like we're not professional therapists or doctors or anything, but we're a community. We're a community that's trying to serve. We're a community that's trying to listen and help and give whatever advice that is needed. But again, if you need like the real help, I mean, of course, like seek a professional that is well qualified to actually give you the tools that's needed. But you also got to feel like you're being cared for as well too. A lot of people they're not really there for like for you. They're there for the check. So I get where the where it could kind of get a little bit messy though. All right, Grizz, cool, cool,
What's
cool.
up, Grizz?
Habari,
Okay,
Habari za Johnny.
all right, you good now, Grizz? You want to finish up what you were trying to say?
Oh no, so but yeah, I've actually so me as an empath and as a person that feels energy really intimately, like no matter who I'm around, I might take it home with me. So there's time like I still trying to tell my wife this continuously. I have to go outside or somewhere else quiet without nobody around me, and just so I've actually learned how to whatever energy is inside of my body, put your hands as if they're in a spherical ball. Imagine a empty sphere in your hand, and then release all of that negative energy. So basically, do a cool, calm breathing meditation, and just meditate on the negative energy and put it into that ball. And make sure you don't throw the ball in nobody's direction, though. But I've actually learned how to heal through meditation, and also too like today, my wife went to work, my son went to school. I'm perfectly content. I'm perfectly content by myself because I can think, I can meditate, I can just be by myself and just heal from all the past transgressions and stuff like that. But yeah, I digress. My mic is muted.
Meditation's amazing. It's
Oh, I love it.
free. It's life saving. Says Sister J. Is life saving.
Yeah, meditating, yoga,
Wait, hold
anything
on.
that
Where's
provides like
Sister J at?
necessity.
Hold on. Where's Sister J? I'm calling you out, Sister J. I'm no, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
She's here.
Now,
She's
Sister J be
here.
saying some
Mhm.
bomb stuff though. She saying some bomb
And
stuff.
Absolutely.
also, I
One
would also
moment.
say too. I'm sorry.
Mhm. Oh,
Okay.
go ahead, Chris.
No, but I say also too. If you want to have some like healing music helps. depending on what type of music you have. And also too, I found out
Frequency.
different types. Huh?
Sorry, I said frequencies. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And speaking of frequencies, in the ancient times, they would have different that you can go to a room with different vibrations. Actually helps too. Like if you have like some type of gong, not a gong, but something that can do something type of
Sound
if
bowl.
it's, huh?
Sound bowls.
Yes, I need one of those badly. I'm about to invest in one of those. A sound ball helps them for meditation and healing as well.
Mm.
Absolutely. Frequencies are real, guys. And that's why what we speak is very important because our words are power. And particularly if we know how to use it. Like, you know, that Dragon Ball Z thing that he explained? It's so real. I love it.
Yeah. I dig it.
Salute to
But
my man Braves. You know what I mean? Braves, what's going on? What's going on, Al?
What's
What's
up,
good, baby?
everybody?
Um, but also I want to say to Grizz, man. You know, I just want to say thank you, Grizz, for always being supportive, man. Thank you for always just being there and supporting the brands and supporting everything that we do, man. We definitely truly appreciate you. So Ruby Doll definitely, and in 3 you already know what it is, man. But
mm-hmm.
thank y'all for always being supportive and thank y'all for always being there. And yeah, man, that being an empath is definitely a big thing. But I'm about to start up my show Miss Polly real quick. Definitely, man. Y'all come through when
Enjoy.
y'all done, man, and just holler at me. You know what I mean? I'll
All
be
right,
Okay.
around.
for sure. Wait,
All right, y'all.
Best. What time does the show
Love,
start?
peace, and light.
The shop's in a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay, for sure.
All right,
Okay.
We'll
y'all.
support you, fam.
All right. Well, let me make sure that he said start in a few minutes,
Okay.
and I'll remove from the intellectual soapbox, and that way it doesn't conflict